Hello, welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl Heirloom Wellness, and I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and it is December. Tonight, I'll be sharing about the awareness for December month, and the awareness I'll be sharing tonight is about seasonal affective disorder. A lot of people don't even know about this disorder. They call it SAD. It's a type of depression you get during the season, holiday season. And, sometimes you might say you're feeling the blues, you might feel like you're not yourself during the holidays. So tonight, what I'll be talking about is for educational, entertainment purposes only. If you're coming in my chat, hey, Rudy, if you're coming in my chat, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you can share me out, share me out. Hey, pre-retirement. Hey, Rudy. Can y'all hear me? This is Wellness Wednesday. This is where I do awareness. I share information about awareness, but be the awareness for the month. So I'll be sharing information about seasonal affective disorder. I'm not sure if any of y'all heard of it. Have any of y'all heard of this disorder? I'll be reading to y'all what this about. And like I said, I'm not a doctor or nurse. I just share information. Know that I feel like a lot of people are going through these things. So I just share information for awareness. Hope everybody have had a good day today. My day went real well. Earlier today, we went to a play at a theater for my grandbaby. I'll probably share that on a vlogmas tomorrow. Um, but I had a pretty good day. I really had a pretty good day. Hey, can y'all hear me? Today is Wellness Wednesday. You know, on Wellness Wednesdays, I share information concerning awareness. And this month, awareness is seasonal affective disorder. Have any of y'all ever heard of it? I will tell y'all what it is and what the symptoms are. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or nurse or any type of therapist, anything. I am a YouTube creator, and I like to talk about wellness and awareness and things that affect us daily when it comes down to our mind, body, and soul. Good to see everyone. If you want to connect with each other, just type the word troopers. Your link will be dropped. But I'm about to get into my commentary. Hope everybody have had a good Wednesday. I know the weather been, up and down, be cool, be hot. Just dress according to the weather. I'm still trying to get over this cold. I'm feeling much better than I was, but it still seems like it's just sticking around. But other than that, I'm doing great. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I will be on camera, and if anybody want to come up and share anything about this, what I'm talking about, or if you ever heard of it. How many people in the chat ever heard of seasonal affective disorder? And they call it SAD. So I'll be reading to y'all from the Mayo Clinic. And I said this is for educational, entertainment purposes only. If you're coming in, you're welcome to stay around, connect with one another, type the word troopers, and your link will drop. Okay, let's get into my commentary. Seasonal affective disorder, known as SAD. The overview: seasonal affective disorder, SAD, is a type of depression that is related to changing in seasons. Seasonal affective disorder begin and end about the same time every year. If you're like most people with SAD, your symptoms start in the fall and continue to the winter months. So this is something common that does happen. They say it starts in the fall. It's called seasonal affective disorder. I'm not sure if anybody in my chat have heard of it. You could also do your own research. Okay, what are the symptoms? SAD, your symptoms start in the fall and continue into the winter months. sapping your energy and making you feel moody. These symptoms are often resolved during the spring and summer months. Less often, SAD causes depression in the spring or early summer and resolve during the fall or winter months. Treatments for SAD may include light therapy, phototherapy, psychotherapy, and medication. Don't brush off that yearly feeling as a simply case of the winter blues or a seasonal funk. Welcome in, Wellness Frugal Mama. Good to see you. Today I'm talking about seasonal affective disorder. How many of y'all ever heard of it? If you heard of it, put a thumb in the chat. It's a type of depression that you go through. It start in the fall, lead all the way up into the cold months. You know how we might say we have the winter blues or the morning blues. It can be something like sometimes it do be in have those mood swings because a lot of people have lost loved ones. Some people are just not like in other words, some people will say why people does say those things, whether they're dealing with lost a loved ones or just probably going through some things and just, just want to just take their time and just, live like we all should do, live one day at a time. So this is what I'm talking about today. It's called seasonal affective disorder. And over here, I do share information concerning awareness. Last month, I shared information about Alzheimer. Every month, I try to put out information on different subjects about different things that are going on with our mind, body, and soul. There are some people do have this. They might feel ashamed because they're going through this. But whenever you going through something, don't never be. Y'all probably the washing machine. Don't never be ashamed of your story because you might just inspire someone. And if you're coming in, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Um, this right here is like a type of depression. They said, don't brush it off that yearly feeling as simply a case of the winter blues or a seasonal funk that you have a tough out on your own. Take steps to keep your mood and motivation steady throughout the year. Like I said, some people might be like going through, like they say another word, going through a dry spell or feeling a certain way. A lot of people don't like to celebrate holidays at all. None of them. A lot of people just don't like to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the going through the hassle of doing different things for the season. Like I said, Christmas one of my best time of the season. But I know it can get hectic. It can get stressful, especially if you're trying to, that's why a lot of people, hey, Bud Files, how are you doing? I'm sharing some awareness. I'm talking about seasonal affective disorder. And this is a form of depression and it happens seasonal. It started in the fall, end up in the winter months. Some people be saying, "Oh, I got the blues. I got this." Some people deal with this because of some of the things that they can't really handle. They just go into these mood swings. They get in a funk where they just look. I just want to be by myself. It ain't nothing personal, but it's just people have those moments, and this is reality. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or nurse. I share awareness over here, but it's for educational entertainment purposes only. So I will be reading to y'all the signs of and symptoms of SAD. Feeling listless and down most of the day, nearly every day. These right here are just some signs of someone going through SAD. Losing interest in activities you once enjoyed, having low energy and feeling sluggish, having problem with sleeping too much, experiencing carbohydrate, craving, overeating, and weight gain, having difficult concentrating, feeling hopeless, worthless, or guilty, These are some of the symptoms of SAD, and SAD stand for seasonal affective disorder. And on my channel, monthly, I try to share some type of awareness when it comes down to our mind, body, and soul. But you can also do your own research. Like I said, I talk about wellness. So this is something that people are going through. Have y'all ever heard of this? Grandma Lynn, Butt Files, Wellness Fugal Mama, whoever's in the chat, have y'all ever heard of this disorder? See, if you ever never heard of some of the things I talk about, I try to bring it to you where you can understand it and you can also do your own research. But don't take my word. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or a physician. I am a vlogger and I share awareness and information. Some of the things that I share about my own real life journeys. And then I try to share awareness for people that are dealing with these type of things. Because there are people that go through these type of things. It's a form of depression. Like I said, I have dealt with depression. I deal with anxiety still today. But I can say I have learned to deal with a lot of things. I have let a lot of things go and let God. I let go and let God. You know, I take medication for anxiety, especially if I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed. That's why I try my best to stay calm. I try not to overdo it. I don't like to be upset. I don't want to be caught up in no drama or anything like that. Before I do that, I just walk away. I just like having a peace of mind and being as calm as possible because I know my body, I know my own health. So I'm just bringing some information about when people are going through these. You know, you have the blues. You know, some people just don't want to do anything when it comes down to the season like Christmas and New Year's. Some people just want to just be in their own quiet space and you know. And everybody is entitled to their privacy. Everybody is entitled to what they want to do. And if they don't want to do it, nobody shouldn't hold that against no one. And I also have free standard shipping, 25% in my online boutique. I have some Christmas merch in there. And I also have membership through Patreon until I get back situated with YouTube. Thank you, Grandma Lynn, for dropping that in there for me. Appreciate it. So have anybody in the chat ever heard of seasonal affective disorder? Just something been going on. It ain't nothing new. It's go on. It happens. This reality. People do be in the slumps. They do be in the funk where they don't want to be bothered. They just rather just get it all over with, get the holidays all over with, or they'll probably say to themselves, "Oh, I'll be glad when Christmas be gone and over with." You know, you find yourself in slumps because of financial situations. You might be having problems with your personal life. It might be something that having you feel the way you feel. You might be done lost some loved ones. Because I know a lot of people have those blues moments, and especially when it come around to the holidays, they just rather not even. A lot of people don't even put up Christmas decoration because they don't want to. A lot of people say they just ain't up for it. A lot of people don't put up Christmas decoration. A lot of people don't cook. They have their own reasons why they don't do these things. But you know, we have to respect people's feelings and respect how they feel about things and respect their opinion. I'm only just sharing some information. Um, so I was just reading some of the signs: having difficulty concentrating, feeling hopeless, worthless, or guilty, having thoughts of not wanting to live. Like I said, this is called SAD. It's a form of a form of depression. Okay, fall and winter SAD. Symptoms specific to the winter onset SAD, sometimes called winter depression, may include oversleeping. Hey Frank, how you doing? I'm talking about seasonal affective disorder. And I was asking the question, have anyone ever heard of this? Have anybody ever heard of seasonal affective disorder? This is a form of depression. Y'all know I do wellness over here, awareness, and December is seasonal affective awareness month. And I'm just sharing information. I'm not a doctor or nurse. I'm not a therapy. I am a lifestyle vlogger. That means I share things about wellness. I share things about awareness for educational, entertainment purposes only. And good evening. I hope y'all have had a good day today. Um, this is called fall and winter seasonal affective disorder. You know how a lot of people be saying they got the winter blues. Some people might say I got the Monday blues. You know, when people be feeling down and hopeless, there's a reason why people feel the way they feel, but we must never judge no one, respect them and respect their opinion and respect the way that they are. And if they would like to open up to people, they will. But if a person just want to be left alone, let them be alone. Just leave them. But, you know, you can still be concerned, but just give people that space, give people that privacy. And if they need someone to help, I hope if anybody going through any of these things, they learn to ask for help. But the thing about it, when people deal with depression and different things like that, they don't ask for help. They don't ask for help. They rather deal with whatever they deal with on their own. But when you're at the point where you don't want to live or you just down in the dumps, at least reach out to someone. Let people know, like especially your family, your children. You know, a lot of people hold a lot of stuff in. Yes, I have. Yes, I have, because I try to share information every month, whether it's about Alzheimer, depression, fibromyalgia, anything that I think that is would be effective to help someone. Yes, I have. I think I talked about it last year. And a lot of people do be in the dumps. We all have those days, y'all. We all have those mood swings, those days where we just don't want to be bothered. But you know, when people be like that, people shouldn't take those type of things personal. Just respect people, and if they want to reach out to you, they would just let them know you're there for them. People don't ask for help because people love judge others. That's true. But one thing over here on my channel, no one to be judged. If anyone is anyone is in a funk, hey Miss Key, how you doing? You know how you just feel like everything is closing in on you. That has happened to me. And I know I'm not perfect. And I know I have been in a funk. I know I have been in mood swings. I know I have been where sometimes I can't really, don't know if I'm going to have this or have that. But you know, you got to, yeah, that is so true. Sometimes you got to have the faith, the willpower. But like I said, everybody different. You're doing well. You can't complain. That's good. Well, I'm talking about seasonal affective disorder. December is seasonal affective disorder. We have Miss Key in the chat, Frank G, Bud Files, Grandma Lynn. We had Wellness Fuga Mama, Terry. And Terry said, yeah, you have discussed this before. Y'all know I be reading and sharing, but you can always read along with me and do your own research. But by me having a wellness channel, I try to find things that I know that is reality and what people are really going through. Somebody might be in my chat is going through, got the blues. We just came out for Thanksgiving, right? A lot of people probably, like me, for instance, we just came out with Thanksgiving. I'm already saying, I don't want to cook nothing for Christmas. I'm already feeling like I don't want to do nothing. Because we're human. We're human and we entitled to feel the way we feel. And we have those mood swings, and people shouldn't take that too personal. Just either respect what people are dealing with. If they don't ask you for help, don't try to impose on them. Respect people boundaries. Respect their boundaries. But if anybody's feeling hopeless, if anybody's feeling like they don't want to be here on this earth, if you don't want to talk to no one, talk to God. Talk to God. He will hear you. A lot of people will say, you don't see him. Why you talk to him? He hear you. He knows what everybody in my chat doing. He know how much our plate is full, and he know when to empty those plates. You hear what I'm saying? There could be time where we could be overwhelmed with stuff, and you like, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of this situation? I have been there. I have been there a lot of times. I kept on praying. I said, things going to get better. Things going to get better. But you got to trust and believe that those things going to get better. But tonight, I just wanted to come to y'all and bring some awareness about seasonal affected disorder. Y'all might hear in the washing machine over there. But I hope everybody have had a blessed day. Hope y'all enjoying the weather. It's kind of crazy. It's cold. And we have to be prepared for the changes in the weather. Dress according to the weather. That's right, girl. That's one of my favorite scriptures. So how many of y'all, be honest, how many of y'all deal with mood swings? We all deal with mood swings. We all have those days where I was telling Miss Key, I said, I just ain't feeling the energy. I just wasn't, it was right after Thanksgiving, Monday. I usually go live talking on Monday. There are days where I'm not even up to doing live stream because I be having things going on in real life, whether maybe might have a mood swing or maybe I just don't have the energy, things like that. And when you're feeling that way, rest, take your break, do that. Because we all get that way sometimes. Sometimes we just want to cuddle up on our sofa with a blanket, watch a good movie, or read some books, or maybe you might want to be online doing stuff. But you're entitled to your peace. You're entitled to quietness. You're entitled to live the best way you feel comfortable for you. Them times it's good to take a break from everything. Oh, that's right. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to that. Okay, the other one is appetite changes. This right here is fall and winter SAD, seasonal affective disorder. Appetite changes, especially a craving for foods and high carbohydrate, weight gain, tiredness, and low energy. These are the fall and winter symptoms right here. Oversleeping, appetite change, especially craving for foods high in carbohydrate, weight gain, tiredness, or low energy. Seasonal affective disorder happen all year. You know, you get in the funk in the summertime. You get like in the summertime, I ain't going out there in that sun. You be like, I don't care who having a barbecue. I'm not finna go out there. It's hot out there. You know, but people probably feeling like, oh, she don't want to come out of a cookout, or sometimes you just want to stay in the house and stay cool. And you entitled to do what's best for you. You know, I don't like to be in that hot. You see what I'm saying? You know, if someone invite me to a barbecue in the mid 90s and hundreds, I'm not going. I'm not going sitting out there in that sun at no barbecue. I'm not going to do it. Sound like I'm distracted. That's some of it too, Big. Look, I used to know about that PMS. Ooh, child. If it came on, let me see, it came on social media and YouTube, the press, I would, if come on social media and YouTube, the press, I won't come on, I will watch in the background. That's true on my TV. If you're having one of your days, just like, you're just not in the mood. You're entitled for your moods. You're entitled to feel the way you feel, you know, because no one perfect. You're entitled to have those mood swings. You know, people shouldn't take it so personal. They might say, oh, she acting a certain way today. People don't know what people are really dealing with. If you have never walked in a person's shoes, you cannot speak on what they're going through. You can say, yes, I think I got this going on, but everybody's different. Everybody's body's different. Everybody don't think alike, but we can have similar path, similar journeys, but everybody is different. Twins are even different. So this is the spring. I just told y'all the winter and fall SAD. This is some symptoms about spring and summer. Symptoms specific in the summertime, onset seasonal affective disorder, sometimes called summer depression. Same thing, trouble sleeping, insomnia, poor appetite, weight loss, agitation or anxiety, increased inability. Y'all know when it be real hot out there though. Folk keep calling your house. You coming? Folk keep saying, you said you were going to bring them baked beans to the cookout. Where you at? They just keep blowing your phone up. And you like, yeah, I said I was going to come, but I changed my mind. It's hot out there. I mean, sometimes you can say no to certain things. If you're not able to do certain things, you're entitled to your opinions. You're entitled to say, look, I ain't going out there in the hot sun. Y'all going out there. Y'all can barbecue in the 90s, high degrees if you wanna. You don't have to do it. Nobody can force you to do things. Always take care of you. If you know you got asthma real bad, you know that like me, I have arthritis. I got inflammatory arthritis, which affect my joints. And cold weather bothers me. That's why I be feeling the way I feel, because I'm dealing with some of the symptoms all being out here in the cold. That's why I don't be want to be out there in that cold. That's not just have to. Like today I went to the theater with my baby. We were inside. But for it's like hanging around in the cold just to be hanging around, no. If anything, if I can't find me no heater or blanket, I'm not gonna be out there in that cold. You know how some people, like my daughter, had that little bonfire there. I was out there for a few minutes. Y'all know I can't stay out here in this cold weather because I know what it does to my a plate. Get my pocketbook right now and tear it out. You know your body. You know what your body go through. You know what it does to you, and you know how things affect you mentally. And see, we just can't only think about our physical behavior or physical health. We have to think about our mental health also. We have to think about that too. I get real miserable in the wintertime. Look at that bathroom. So you see that? I think it's in there. I get real miserable in the wintertime. I think about the homeless when they're out there in the cold. I saw where in Georgia they was opening the doors for the homeless, and it's good that people are willing to open their doors for people to have somewhere to live. We don't know what people's circumstances. They might have got in a bad situation where they lost their home. This ain't the one though. You don't see the one on that table? I had a full um, people can be going through stuff. Like they say, you could be in a bad funk one day. How sometimes you be hoping that things work out for the best, and it will. Sometimes it take longer than you expect, but you have to keep it going. That's the thing. You got to keep it going. You can't give up. I have been there. I know about all of that. So that's what is awareness for this month, seasonal affective disorder. And people go through it. Whether they go through it the whole while it's cold or summer or spring, people have their moments. They have those moments because no one's perfect. And if you got friends and if you got family, they should understand what you're going through, So I'm gonna read right here. It say seasonal changes and bipolar disorder. Y'all know what bipolar is, right? I know some of y'all have heard of that. People who have bipolar disorder are at an increased risk of seasonal affective disorder. And some people with bipolar disorder episodes may be linked to specific season, for example, spring, and summer can bring on symptoms of mania or less intense from a hypomania, anxiety, agitation, and irritability. They may also experience depression during the fall and winter months. This was someone dealing with bipolar. There's a lot of people deal with that. Bipolar, anxiety, what is that, PTSD, all this. So it's people really, what are you looking for? I ain't seen no plate. Did you put it in the refrigerator? A lot of people are really dealing with some of these things. And it's not nothing to judge another person by. This is reality. People are going through this. And, the only thing I do is just share information about it. But that's what I want to bring to y'all today. Just talk about the different symptoms and If you go on to any of these things, don't feel bad. Because we all have mood swings. We all have those days where we don't want to be bothered. But people shouldn't take it personal. They should respect people. They should respect people's boundaries, respect their privacy, respect why they being the way they are. Like I said, like when it comes down to the holidays, there are a lot of people just want it to be over with. A lot of people like me might say, I'm deleting, I'm trying to put something there. A lot of people like me like say, uh, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Georgia Girl. And I want to bring that to y'all. Like I said, this is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I went to like a play earlier. It'll probably be in my Christmas vlog. We seen I didn't supposed to be recorded, but I did was able to get a little bit. It was like a kind of like a play, but it had a message to it. It was a message to that play. It was some kids at school. Y'all probably heard of Junie. Have y'all heard of Junie? It's like a play. But the message was in there. It was a rich girl in school. One girl was rich. Her family had a lot of money, whatever, whatever. And she would remind the kids in school that she did have a lot of money. There was some kids that was, I would say, less unfortunate to have some things. And then there was two girls that just didn't like each other. I mean, every time they look around, they would argue. It's just like they was in competition. I was able to get a little bit, but I also received the message from that play. I also received the message. Even though those two girls didn't like each other, but at the end, they end up being friends. Because like I was saying, and this come back to my topic, you don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what kind of, you don't know what people might be going through daily. You don't know what they're dealing with, anxiety, bipolar, depression, by any type of, you don't know what people are dealing with when it comes down to them and coming to their health. That's why I always say treat people right, because those same people that you try to throw away, it's the same people that might have to end up helping you. You said my late mother had bipolar disorder, George. I know you was telling me that. My late mother had bipolar disorder. Safe, safe play to talk about mental health. Okay. It's genuine, no judgment zone. Yeah, I remember you coming up here talking about that. And people, we all have some form of mental health. That don't mean you're crazy. Mental health is our health. This is what we deal with. You know what I'm saying? It is something we have to protect and take care of also, just like our physical health. Because a lot of stuff that don't need to be clouding my space or having me overwhelmed, I don't let it enter my brain. I just, like I said, if I can't deal with it, I just won't come on or I'll walk away. But I'm not going to let you mess with my mental state like that. I'm not going to do it. But that play we seen today was very interesting. Every time I look around, those two girls stayed into it. They stayed into it. I mean, it was in straight competition. Every time they had to do a play, one was trying to talk to her. One was always wanted to have the upper hand. You see what I'm saying? And this is how things work. They was gonna pull names. They pulled names. I couldn't get that part. That's what they told me I could record. So all of them had to pull a name. All the kids had to pull a name. And the girl what didn't like it, the other girl, she ended up with the girl name, y'all. She ended up with the girl name that she did not like. And I just found the message in there. It's just like she kept telling her teacher, I don't want this name. I don't want this name. I don't like her. I don't like her. But in the end, when it all came out, they needed the two people that was into it a lot. They needed each other. She was gonna try to do a practical joke on that girl and just gonna put something like some charcoals in a present bag. You know, she was just gonna put it in there just to see how she react. She really didn't want to get her a present. But and we were the audience like me, we were like, I kept saying to myself, she gonna do the right thing. She gonna do the right thing. If you raised a certain way and you was brought up a certain way, you know how to treat people. But like I told y'all, when I got a gift, the girl gave me a used gift. She gave me a gift she already had. And you know, I was like, what? But I didn't know this lady circumstances. I didn't know if she could have was able to afford to get me a $10 gift. See, when we set the prices of the gift, you know, we were assuming that everybody can get a $10 gift. But we didn't, you know, $10 is hard to come by when you ain't got much. You see what I'm saying? And so even though I was kind of feeling a certain way about that used gift, but I was like, maybe she just didn't have it. But I wish she had just let us know before she got in the thing to pull a name. So that was a lesson learned for me, you know, to be careful trying to exchange gifts. See what a person's circumstances is. See what a person might can afford. Terry said, we must remember do the right thing is more than a Spike Lee movie. Absolutely. And everybody that start cheering in the play at the play, I got some snippets I'm gonna put together in a video tomorrow. But everybody was like, wow, she did the right thing. The gift she wanted, she was more concerned about getting herself something for Christmas. She had just like, I ain't giving her nothing. I'm not gonna get her nothing. She don't deserve nothing. She's mean. That was what the girl was saying about the other girl, the one she stayed into it with. She kept saying she mean. I gotta teach her a lesson. But something came over that girl, and in the end, she did the right thing. She gave her the gift that she was gonna get for herself. Because what they did. And the play they were showing where everybody would put their secret Santa gift in the bag. And the girl didn't know the girl had a name that didn't like her, right? And when she got her bag, she was speechless, y'all. Because they was just arguing. They were just arguing. They wasn't getting along. It just what I'm trying to tell y'all, even though they did not get along, but in the end, everything fell in the right places. She ended up getting a nice gift, and then they end up being friends. And what I'm saying with this, sometimes you have to get to know people. You can't just judge people based on others' opinions. Get to know people for yourself. The very people that get along gangs would say, "Oh, don't fool with her. She messy. She starts stuff," or you know, but they don't know these people. You see what I'm saying? Before you start throwing stones, people would throw those stones at people and don't know them. Get to know people for themselves. And I was so glad everybody in the play was just clapping. Cause that girl wanted to do a practical joke on her. She had got some charcoals off a barbecue grill, put them in a bag, and she was gonna put them in a gift bag for that girl. But she couldn't do it. She did the right thing. She did the right thing, y'all. And that was the message I took from that play today. Do right, do the right thing by people. You might not want to deal with them. You might not want to even be in their channel. You might not want to do none of those things, but do right by people. That is all that stuff that you try to throw those stones at other people. It always can come back on you. And see, that what happened to the girl today, y'all. She was trying to get money out of her mom. She was trying to get money out of her grandparents. She wasn't concerned about getting this girl a gift. She wasn't concerned about getting this girl. She was trying to make sure she get herself something. But it turned out she had to turn around and give her gift she wanted to the girl she didn't like. And it all worked out fine. They start sharing. She said, you want to play with my the little thing they got? I forgot what it was now. But the girl she didn't like, she shared with the other person. And they became friends. The reason I brought that up because I'm like, a lot of people don't know what people are going through. A lot of people don't know people's mental state. They don't know what people living situations is. Somebody in your chat might be homeless, but they won't tell you. They're not going to tell you that unless they feel comfortable telling you that. It might be somebody in your chat that's going through domestic violence or financial problems or anything, or just having just a bad day. You never know what a person could be going through. Somebody probably done lost a loved one and they still trying to cope with it. It could have been going on for years and they still haven't got a grip of it. People are entitled to feel the way they feel. They are. And people are entitled for their opinions. Always protect your mental state. If you're not up to it, you can stop these things. If you don't want to do something, if you're not able to do something, don't do it. I always tell the people in my chat, yes, I would love to have my chat to be full. I would love to have those numbers up there. But is it for me? It'll be for me. It's just as simple as that. I go with what I got, go with what I know, and keep it going. I can't worry about it. I can't worry about it. I really can't. Communication is real bad these days. They would listen to others before going to the person that others are talking about. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You said a mouthful then, Frank. That's why I said, don't judge people based on other people's opinion. Don't none of us on YouTube know each other. I never met a soul. I've talked on the phone, I've emailed, but I have not seen no one in person to say, you've been to my house, we've been hanging out, we've been doing this, we've been doing that. That has never happened. So we all are strangers, really. I got some, I said, daughter, nieces. I don't mind. If I click with you, I don't mind calling you my bro, my sis, my friend, my daughter. If we got that kind of, you know, and I have met some amazing people on this journey. And one day I would love to meet some of y'all in person. I would. That would be awesome to meet Frank. It would be awesome to meet Terry, Grandma Lynn, Miss Key. Me and Miss Key, we gonna do it. We ain't that far from each other. We gonna do it. We must remember communication is a two-way street, not one way. Communication consists of speaking, but more importantly, listening. And that is so true. That is so true. We must respect. We must, you know, and y'all been to school, like how them kids were acting in that play. Some were pouting, some were getting mad. They supposed to be first graders, but they was grown people acting like first graders. And there are people act like grown-ups do act like children. I always say it's a time and place for everything. It's a time and place for everything. But I just want to bring that to y'all about the seasonal affect disorder. Take care of you. If you're not in the mood to come on YouTube or any social media, take it off. Take off. You know your body. You know your mind. You know how you feel. And I always have said, if people support you, they're gonna be for you whenever you get back. That's when you know who supports you. When you're down. And that's in real life. It's just not only on social media. When you're down and out, having a bad day, somebody call you out the blue, or maybe sing you a blessing. Those are your people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Joshua, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. How you been? Good to see you. I'm talking about seasonal affective disorder. And that is a sign of a different form of depression that people go through. They say it happens seasonal. You know, we have those mood swings. There might be some days you might not be up to it. I'm hanging in there. I've been trying to get over this cold. I've been having a cold for the last 2 weeks, and whew, but I feel much better than what I was 2 weeks ago. I had to keep myself hydrated, drinking plenty of fluids, taking medication, because I wasn't able to talk one week. I was so miserable. And like I was just talking about what I was talking about, my topic today, about seasonal affective disorder. We all have those days where we might be going through some mood swings. Don't take it personal, y'all. Don't take it personal, because we're human. And people have those days. They have their days. Yeah, I done came a long way, Sandra. I really have. I'm easy to get colds, and because I have chronic issues, but I thank God daily that, I didn't have the COVID or the flu or the RSV. I only had common cold. And it's so bad now, y'all. These colds now are so bad. It's just like everybody just cough, cough, cough. I think everybody in my house was coughing before Thanksgiving. We were like, woo. They're like, Mama, is you gonna get right? I said, oh, we gonna see. But I thank God that I was able to manage, but you can tell my voice is not as strong like it was. I'm still taking some medicine. Still got a few more pills, and I be drinking plenty of fluids like tea and different stuff like that, water. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all type the word troopers, and y'all link. We got Sandra in the building. She's a very positive person. She does different, like she do reviews and different stuff. Sometimes she'll just post stuff, give y'all a prayer in the morning time on her community wall, stuff like that. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Sandra? If communication, but some people will tell you, you're right, Frank. It is communicated. But some people will tell your business like grown adults, kid. That's true. That is so true. Yeah. I made me some yummy tea today. It was yummy. I put honey, sugar, and some half and half. Okay. Did you do a video? Gotta check it out. Yeah, I've been drinking like lemon tea, honey tea. They've been helping me stay, keeping my throat because I tell you, whew, but I thank God I didn't have none of that other stuff. But it's out there, y'all. That RSV is another form of COVID. It's just like COVID. It just, you know, I was talking about it the other day about you get fever, you be coughing. All of it got similar stuff. But what I had, it just was common cold. And my family, everybody was coughing. Everybody was just got cold because everybody got tested. So y'all just continue to wash your hands, take precautions if you out. Like we was out at the theater today. Some people had on masks, some people did. It just all depends on what you want to do. Whenever I'm going to the doctor, I'm always taking my mask with me because sometimes you can get germs from these doctor offices. Y'all know that, right? You can pick up germs at these doctor offices because they see people in and out every day, every day. I'm keeping some sanitizers in my bag. I got that mask in there. I try to prepare myself because I already got some health issues. I don't need to add more to what I'm going through. So everybody just take precautions out there. And we know the weather is changing. We're heading into the winter months. And, dress according to the weather and be safe. Just stay safe and do the best you can. But that's what my wellness was about today, y'all. It's called seasonal affective disorder. And I hope the information I shared today was helpful to someone. And if anybody going through any type of funk or feeling the blues or just feel like you don't want to be on this earth, please reach out to someone. Reach out to someone, talk to someone. I'm a good listener. I have people email me all the time. I'm a good listener. And what we talk about is what we talk about. Or you talk to a therapist, talk to God. Your voice can be heard. Your voice can be heard. Just know you're not alone out here. So we all fall short of glory. We all have been where we didn't think we were going to have enough money to buy grocery. We all have been get ready to pay your light bill. Sometimes you have to pay it on the same day it's due. We all have been there. We all have been there. Having these vehicles, not sure if it's going to hold out a little while longer. We all have been there. We all have fell short of glory. We all go through those mood swings. Because when I feel the way I feel sometimes, I said social media will wait. But the ones that know me, they going to contact me. They going to email me. They going to say, Georgia girl, is you okay? And if they know my real name, they'll say, Amy, we just checking on you. See what I'm saying? But take time to take care of you. And if you got support, they'll be there for you when you get better. When I'm not feeling well, I let you know I'm not feeling well. When I had this cold, what I told y'all, I said, I can't talk, y'all. But I was still trying to run something on my channel, but I couldn't talk to y'all the way I'm talking now because I couldn't do it. But I was still like put a video up, just something to keep my channel in the algorithm or whatever. See what I'm saying? You said, Georgia girl, I wear a mask when I'm in the choir stand at church. Okay, yeah. A lot of people still wear them. All them people was at that place today. Cause we went to, it was a lot of children there. Cause the school took the kids on a school trip. So y'all probably see that video tomorrow. It'll probably be my vlogmas where we went and saw the play. It was a good play though. Real good. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? I've been doing pretty good. I went to a theater earlier today. Me and the kids when they got us something to eat at Chick-fil-A. They want to play on the little thing. So, it was just like we had a little outing today. But I'm feeling okay. I was just talking about the seasonal affective disorder. And you was telling me that you wasn't feeling good for 2 days. Because I said, Angie, how you been doing? If I don't see some of y'all, it's not that I'm thinking that y'all not supporting me. I was asking because I was concerned. When I don't see some of y'all, I'll be like, hope they're okay. That's the first thing come to my mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to like, well, they must have stopped fooling with me, I don't think that because people going to support who they want, they're going to be for who they want. But if I know I've been seeing you, I'm like, Angie, I hope she okay. That's the first thing when Terry or Frank, anybody that I really socialize with in my chat, I be concerned. You see what I'm saying? And if I have a way of getting in touch with you, I'm going to check on you. I know, Angie, you know I'm going to be from, I know I see you over there in Miss Patty chat. I see you in Grandma Lynn. And I know I hadn't seen you for a couple of days. That's why I asked you. I said, Angie, you okay? And you said you had a headache for a couple of days. And yeah, that's what you told me. And that's what you do. That's what we're talking about now. When you're not feeling good. If you have to take those breaks, please do. Social media gonna be here. But I'm glad to see you feeling better because I sure was like, oh, Angie, all right, after you told me you had a headache. And then Tamika was saying, it's a lot of stuff going around, y'all. I know Tamika said today her head was hurt. And Camilla was saying in E-chat last night, her head was hurting and it just didn't want to go away. So y'all be careful out there. My granddaughter just said a while ago, her head hurt. And see, that's how a lot of colds and different things like that come about too. It starts sometimes with a headache, especially that sinus pressure. Ooh, I hate having a sinus headache. That's one of the bad headaches to have, y'all. A sinus headache. And it be that pressure. I mean, it'll hit you in a certain part of your forehead. I hate having a sinus headache. But it's good to see you take care of yourself now. Terry said, please read the whole Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1-8. A time and season for, that's right, for everything under the sun. It's okay to have a selfish season in your life, a season all about you. Amen. It's not selfish to love you. It's not selfish to do what's best for you. And that's what we should do. Always put ourselves first, put God in your life, and make sure your family is well. That's good, Angie. Is you coming down with a cold or something? But I feel much better than I was when my babies were hanging out today. That was a good little play. Like I said, it was pretty good. And I got some of it. I didn't get all of it, but I did get some of it. And my granddaughter, she was able to see Santa Claus today. Yeah. But I was just talking about seasonal affective disorder. That's another form of depression where you be in, when you be feeling in the down and out. Um, yeah, the holidays, we might get that feeling like, yeah, the holidays are coming. So what? Some people just ain't with it. They like it is what it is. To me, Christmas and holidays and different seasons, it's all about the children for me. It's all about the babies. Making sure they happy. You know, cause if they don't be happy, you gotta wonder what's going on. What's wrong with them? That's what it's about with me. I think it's screen time. It causes headache if we watching the screen too long. Yeah, take that break, honey. That's why I gotta get me some more glasses because if I try to look at the screen without them, my eyes hurt because I really can't see far away. My doctor told me you gotta wear them glasses all the time. So I got an appointment. I got an appointment on Friday for that. And I got a dentist appointment on Saturday. I knew I probably won't be doing no streaming this weekend was Saturday. Last time I got my teeth pulled, I got to get stitches. Ooh, boy, I hope they don't have to do it this time. But that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it will hurt your eyes. Sometimes you have to turn it on. My children be like, Mom, you got your phone so bright. I said, I can't see. I be telling them, I can't see. And they was like, look, got your phone so bright. So I have to tone it down some. But I have to put it where I'm able to see them. But yes, I hope that what I was talking about today was helpful. We had a good dialogue and decent. I read some of the comments in the chat about, y'all was saying how communication is very important and that's good to have. And I was talking about when people go through when people are going through situations, try to respect people. Try to respect their boundaries. You might come on somebody's challenge, for instance, and they might be just having a bad day, but they still trying to put out their content. They still trying to do what they can for their channel, but then somebody come in being rude or just being a clown. A lot of people don't want that in their chat. A lot of people just want peace. They just want people to get along. You know what I'm saying? And that's me. I want people to come to my chat and I want them to come and leave the same way they can. I want them to have a good peace of mind, get something out of what I'm talking about, and have a nice evening. I don't want nobody coming here trying to see what somebody else saying about somebody else on another channel and this and that. I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna feed into what sells drama. Yeah, if I was over here talking about who Frank was sleeping with, my channel probably full of people because drama sells. I'm over here sharing education. If I ain't sharing some wellness awareness, I'm sharing something about food. I'm sharing something to keep myself motivated along with others. Entertainment. I love having fun. Talking about my family. Sharing things about my family. That's me. Communication is very important. You just can't tell everybody your business because people love to be petty and love tea. Ooh, that's right, Frank. And Samuel said, yeah, the screen time is big thing, sis George girl. It's important to stay on our devices so long. Yeah, you have to take those breaks. I know one while, Sandra, I think you had took a good little break. I think something was going on with your sister or your family members. And you still, I don't know, you might have lost a couple of people and you might have gained. But I always say, Your supporters gonna be there for you. If you have to take a month off, long you're in touch with someone, let them know that you're okay. But your real supporters gonna be there for you. You hear what I'm saying? But I always tell the people's over here, take care. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of your family. You can always give me a thumbs up or you go thumbs down when you can. Or if you can share me out whenever you can. It's just as simple as that. You can't. This is material stuff. This is entertainment, everybody. It's entertainment. That's all it is. You know, when you get monetized, you might get a little couple of dollars here and there. Yes, I missed the monetization, but it wasn't like I was getting it every month. But when I was getting it, I was grateful. And maybe one day I get back there when it's my time. But y'all see, I'll be working hard over here. I'll be working hard. Sometimes I come on when I ain't feeling my best. And but I try to fight through it. I say, Lord, just give me a little bit time to do this live. Give me a little bit time to do this video. And I just get on off and rest. I talk to him. I ask him for strength. I ask him to give me strength. And when I'm not able to do stuff, I just won't come on. It's just as simple as that. Yeah, I know it. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Yeah, you was gone for a good while, Sandra. You were gone for a good while. But when you came back, I said, hey, Sandra, you picked up where you left off. And that's what we should always remember, y'all. Take care of you first. Take care of you. But yes, that's what I wanted to just bring to y'all today. Because this was a new month and we was talking about the seasonal affective disorder. And if you missed the first part, I'm just gonna tell y'all what it means again, just in case you don't know what it means. It's another form of depression. You know, some people go through a lot of stuff when they're coming up to the holidays. They wonder if they're gonna have something for their kids, or they wondering if they're gonna have something to pay their bills. You know, we all are human. We all are human. And we all fall short. And I was just reading like the symptoms of affective disorder. Like I said, it's a type of depression related to changes in the season. It's begin and end about the same time area. They say it starts in fall. Because you know, we already know after October, after Halloween, we know the holidays are going to be rolling around. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. And a lot of people might be, like I said, we went through that pandemic a couple of years ago. A lot of people still probably situated like they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that had businesses. You know, when that pandemic was going on, people did lose a lot. We had to stay in. People weren't making money. The hairdressers, the nail shops, the different businesses wasn't even open because of the pandemic. And, you know, we saw a lot of businesses close during that time. And since everything got back to normal, people got back to opening up stuff. And then their prices and food and clothes and everything just went up. Eggs and gas and bread and everything just went sky high. And, you know, we know Christmas is coming up. A lot of people probably want to travel, but the gas, like right now, the gas, like it going down a little bit, but it's still high. And some people might be where they just can't make it, and they don't want to celebrate it. You know, I hear a lot of people saying they don't even celebrate Christmas. They just thank God for being here. You know, I hear people saying stuff like that. I miss my mom on these holidays. She was my best friend. Oh, and when she passed away, part of me passed with her. I like, ooh, girl, I can't imagine. That's why I say the holidays are, you know, it's real hard on a lot of people, and people need to respect that people are, even though you see your mom died in 2022, every holiday, I'm sure it be fresh on your mind, Sandra. I'm sure every day you probably think about your mom. I couldn't imagine. I see my mom all the time. And, you know, I thank God that she's here. She's here with me, my dad. Cause this time last year, I was going through it. I was going through seasonal uh effects and depression because I was going through things with my dad. We lost my stepmom. My dad went through a lot. He was dealing with cancer. And I said as my stepmother died in October last year, it seemed like when it came down to my dad, his health was, everything was going downhill. When the holidays came up, it was a lot. That's when my daughter done took me on a cruise. They were like, Mama, you done been through a lot. We just want you to get away for a few days. And that's what they did. They saw what I was going through from October up until my birthday. And they just said, well, Mom, we're going to just let you go away for a few days and just enjoy and do something for you. And that's what they did. And I appreciate it. And I love my family so much. But they know I'm always doing for my family. And they said, Mama, we just want you to we want to do something for you. I straight cried, y'all. When my daughter said she was gonna take me to the Bahamas. They said, Mama, we seeing you going through a lot. This is for you. Yeah. That's what y'all doing for me this year. Cause my birthday, but your birthday, they be saying your birthday right out the crib, Mom. I mean, well, like that last year, it be like that every year. But yeah, yes, I would just leave. I want y'all to succeed in your channels and you deserve it. I understand, Andrew. I appreciate you. I know she's in a better place, sis, but my mother, yeah, I can understand. Yeah. I understand, Sandra. I lost my dad in 2013 and it still hurt, but it get easier. He was a good father. And y'all keep those memories. Keep those. Okay. He just not finna get. What, they had a game? I think the day was their last game too. Keep those memories close to your heart. That's why I'm always doing stuff with my grandkids, my family, because I like to make memories. I like to make memories. I like for them to be able to say, me and my mom, me and my grandma did this. The day we was sitting in that theater watching it play. My little grandbaby was sitting there. You know, it just made me feel good that I was able to be there with her. God, like a week ago, I was coughing and wasn't feeling good. And I'm like, thank God that I was up to it today. You see what I'm saying? See, those kind of things mean a lot to me when it comes down to being with my family. I try to, if I'm able to, I try to be with them as much as possible. Franks, I lost my mother and grandmother. Yeah, I remember you told me that in 2014 and in 2015, back to back. I know that was something right there, Frank. I know that was something right there. It was like all the time we had was just white. Yeah, it's uncomfortable feeling the missing hole. Yeah. I know, Angie, I mean, ugh, I know I cried last year. My dad went through the things he went through, and just imagining him not being here, oh gosh. But he's still here. He's hanging on by the grace of God. And my mom both. And I love them so much. And even though my dad stay in South Carolina, I haven't been up there since first part of the year. And he was sick with the cold. I supposed to been seeing him Thanksgiving, but that cold had him too, y'all. That cold had everybody. But he's okay. He's in remission of his cancer. He done did his treatments and he was fighting 2 types of cancer. And I can give God nothing but the glory. Mhm. But yeah, you say, yes, I lost my dad in 2001, March, when he passed away. Wow. Wow. So you lost both of your parents, Sandra. Sorry. I know your sister was in the hospital too, wasn't she? I think that I first met you, I think I met you through some other channel, I forgot, but when I started following you, Sandra, I think your sister was sick and you was talk about your sister a lot. Let's continue to keep each other in prayer, everybody. No matter how long you have lost someone, that's still your loved one. And grieving don't have a time limit. Even though both of my grandmothers, my mama, and my dad, mother, has been gone a long time. But I still think about them when it comes down to the holidays, seeing my grandmother's cooking and being in the kitchen and used to give us every now and then she would have that change. You know what? It just felt so good when your grandparents used to just give you a little change whenever you go visit them. You don't even ask for it. They just said, huh, baby, you get y'all some ice cream on the way back home. My grandma used to give us some money every time, just about every time we visit her. If it was just like $2 for quarters or $1, it was just how she was. No, we weren't looking for it, and we weren't asking for it, but she always did that. She said, I know y'all got to go back down that road. Y'all get y'all a soda pop or ice cream or something like that. Terry said, Senior Club, I also don't have my mother and my mommy on earth. I get joy when I can rate the best of her tradition and pass them to the next generation. Is way to break. That's good, right? I mean, tear, generation curses. Yes, it was the pain. It's still there. I know God got me. Amen, Frank. Amen. He have us, y'all. But we got to believe. We got to believe that he got us. He got us. Every time I think that I'm having a bad day or I go through something, I always say, God got me. He got me. He really do. That's right. Let's just put some roses in the chat. Let's give everybody some flowers. You got flowers on that's what I always do over it anyway. Give people their flowers, y'all. Can we get flood the chat with some flowers, roses? Give people them their flowers while they're here. I be telling my babies, I want my flowers, y'all. I want my flowers. Yep. Yes, I have memories of my grand who passed in 2004, always telling me to take my coat off indoors so I feel the benefit. Okay. Yes, honey. Everything those grandparents told us, we feel it. Every time my grandma used to tell me about her back and her legs and how this arthritis have did her, I didn't know it affect you in that way. My joints are attacked so bad. When I went to the doctor last week, he said I got the autoimmune disease, right? And it'll attack my joints. My knee been on fire. My knee be on fire, y'all. It's just like, oh my God. Like when I was at that little play today, And they talking about go up the step. Ooh, child. I said, where y'all elevated? As I refused to try to put this leg on some steps. But we went on the elevator, and I gotta go back on the 9th and see what they're gonna say about my knee. But it just been so flame. So I've been keeping ice on it and stuff like that. I got medication I take at night if I can rest. This ain't no joke. But all the stuff our grandparents used to tell us about, the pain and backaches, the cramps, all the stuff they went through, we see it now. We're living it. Everything they taught us, we're going through it. So I thank my grandparents for sharing the wisdom and the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what we have to pass on to our children and grandchildren so that they can know some of the things that come from our grandparents and things like that, our aunties and like that. And I always used to want to follow my auntie to church. I always used to follow her to church. Me and my cousin now used to be in that station wagon. We was young. We was young, and I don't care what. When we had service, if they don't have like cookies or soda pops at the church, one thing my auntie would do, they would go by and give us a hamburger or something like that. I mean, I just sit back and think about the days how we used to pile up in that car. Follow back then, was it seatbelts? Yeah, they had a couple of seatbelts, but back then, it used to be so many people in the car. But we made it. We made it, especially when my uncle had that station wagon. And then he's like, they finna go to church. Then he saw how big, he saw how things were, but he ended up getting a van. Okay, she been taken to the hospital emergency room by ambulance because she nearly almost died. And since she had been in life support on off 5 different times. Yeah, I know you was going through it when I first met you. I would, see your community wall, and I think you would come live and you would talk about your sister, and I was like, wow. You said, yes, my mother parents, I miss them dearly. They were the most amazing grandparents. Wow, that's great. That is so great. We have those memories, y'all. And a lot of people does feel like down in the blue when the holidays come, especially when they used to having their parents and, even people that lost children. So we're entitled to have our mood swings. They can call it seasonal, affective, whatever, but you're entitled for how you feel. So I don't think grieving have a time limit. They don't have a time limit. You can grieve for years. I would never tell a person to stop grieving. I don't know your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Grieve long as you have to. Like Angie or somehow, I think she said it get easier. You have to do things where it'll help you mentally, you know? You have to think about that, your mindset. But it's hard losing a loved one. Like I had brought this up, how I seen how cancer do someone. I actually seen, even though I was diagnosed with cancer, but my body didn't go through all the things that I seen other people go through. It's called God spared me. And when I see other people go through some of the things that I didn't have to go through, I can't do nothing but give God the glory. You hear what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but give God all the glory because I seen firsthand how cancer eat at you. When I mean eat at you, it do something to your body. It I mean, I seen my brother, how that cancer just, oof. I'm trying not to get emotional, but he was just like my brother. My brother, we was close. My husband, brother, we was close. And my husband, I felt sorry for him because they was so close. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ooh, I'm sitting here now, my knees all flamed up. Um, Sending love to all you guys here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Same to you. My authorized terror due to this cold weather, it makes it hurt. Yeah, but I notice the more I move, it doesn't help me, sis, Georgia girl. Debbie, my doctor was saying, I gotta go back on Monday. They're gonna try to do some treatments, give me some treatments. Cause I've been on pain medicine for so long. And he said he trying to get me where I want to be taking all that medication. Cause you ought to see my medicine bag. My children like, Mom, you got so much medicine. I take I think with everything I take, I think I have at least about 7 pills I take a day. It'd be different things like thyroid, pain, blood pressure, anxiety, stomach pills. I think I take about 7, 8 pills a day. Y'all won? Y'all didn't get no scope? Lord have mercy. What did you do, Nick?
The defense. I got hurt, bro.
You got hurt?
They stepped on my leg with the cleats and the ground.
That's why I ain't want you playing no football. That's why how you better go in there and soak then. Give me a piece of that peppermint candy. That my can anyway. They made some pizza today. Yep. But I can do with good God the glory, y'all. I know my body has limitation. I'm mindful of that, and I do as I can. Yes, Lord. I do what I can with God help. He give me, yes, Lord. That's it, Sandra. That is it right there, girl. That is it. Cause that's all we can do, y'all. That ask God for strength. Ask Him to continue strengthening our minds, our bodies, that we're able to manage during the day. Yeah, that's why I've been trying to change my eating habits. I got now my blood pressure's down. Still trying to get some of these pounds off so I can help with my knees and stuff. But it's a process. But I've been feeling pretty good by me letting go of a lot of stuff, But I'm human. I am human. I have that taste for it. I get it. But I had to cut away a lot of the fried foods. It was hard. It was hard, y'all. The sodas. It was hard. Hard. You hear me? And it still be hard. But I try to put it in my mindset. I know this is what I need to do. I know this is what I need to do. She got very sick after our mother passed away. Wow. So how your sister is now? I mean, how is she now? Because I know one while you was gone a good while. That's right. One step at a time. But it's real a mind thing, y'all. It's a mind thing. You just, you better go soak your leg. Them folk fell on my baby today. He said his leg hurt. Not that playing football. He know not to come tell me that my son, he was in a bad football injury, and it almost destroyed me mentally when I saw my son went down like that. But I thank God daily that he came a long way. Because they were saying my son was going to never be able to run, jump, all that stuff. But with God and a good surgeon, It really helped my son. Really. That's why when they be playing football, I get so spooked out. Cause my son, he had tore up everything in his knee. I didn't see it. And I'm glad because I already had to pass out anyway. Because I have anxiety real bad. Back then my anxiety was real, real bad. And I would have panic attacks and I would blank out. I don't even remember some of the things. I remember when they called and told me that your son was in a bad accident. And I remember just screaming and crying and ooh. And they told my son, yes, I've been through a lot. But I tell you, nobody but God. They told my son kneecap had to went to the other side of his leg. Mm. They told me, you didn't want to see that. My son went through a lot, but he did was saying a while ago. He know why I be smiling. God said, Lord was with my son. You hear me, y'all? He was with him through prayer. I don't care what nobody said. Don't never let nobody tell you that prayer does not change these things. Because it does. If you believe that something good, that things gonna happen for you, it gonna happen. Yeah, it does. My grandson just coming in a while ago, what happened? And he know I didn't want him playing football. And they be telling me, Mom, it ain't like it used to be. Yes, it is. It's still like that. Them boys, I know that's part of the game. They fall on each other. But my son was out there practicing and he was so excited. It was his first year playing football. He was so excited, y'all. I was working at the time. I was going through some health issues. A couple years after that, that's when I had a miscarriage. I've been through a lot. Then I had cancer and I'm going through all the stuff I'm going through now. But I'm here, y'all. I'm here. And I can't do nothing but praise him. I can't do nothing but give God Almighty the praises. But yeah, it triggers a lot. My grandson, he loved to be playing sports, y'all. I be so scared and nervous. He like, Grandmama, be okay. Tears, I lost people in my family. I keep their memories alive by keeping the obituary around in a folder in my bedroom. Okay. It's a tradition my mother and mama started. Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I take about 8 types of pills a day too. Girl, they be looking at me like, Mom. I said, this is what they giving me, but they want me to try to get off so much of it. So, and I've been doing this for almost 7 years, y'all. Taking different types of medicine, getting injections and all kind of stuff. But I still pray. I still say my prayer every day, every single day. I pray sometimes during the day. I be praying that my kids be okay. My husband, he be on the road. I pray my grandkids make it home from school. I pray for others also. Because the way we're living in this world now, I know, Frank, and even, after my son went through all of that, they had told him he probably would never be able to play sports again. They said my son was going to be able to jump, run, none of that stuff. I mean, I went to pieces. Oof, I couldn't handle it. And one thing about my son, he was so brave, y'all. After all that my son went through, I seen him cry one time. And he said, Mama, I cried because I seen what it was doing to you. He kept on saying, my son kept on saying, it's going to be all right, Mama. I'm going to be all right. You know, I had to find a good surgeon, had to have some good insurance, and it was rough, but I think it been, I don't know, my son, what if how many years it been? It been like 10, 11 years. He can do all that. He still play. You know, he don't really play now because he's 27, but he can do some of the things that the doctors were saying that he probably couldn't do. That's why I always say, y'all, God give those doctors the knowledge to, you know, take care of us, do what they have to do. But they don't know everything either. Some doctors don't know everything. They don't know everything. They always say God always have the final say so. The final say so. He always does. All my uncles have passed away and grandparents I have lost. My father, dad is the only grandpa I have left. Wow. And I have aunt and uncle, okay. Out of my mom, brothers and sisters, my mom, it was 18 of them, right? It ain't but two living, my mom and another sister. And my mom is the baby. All my uncles, all my aunts, they gone. My mama's and one sister's left. Out of 18 kids, y'all. Yep. I said, God, grandma wasn't playing. Papa wasn't playing. Thank you, Angie. I try. I try my best. Yeah. Pretty much. I got a bag. I got a bag. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, you got a sign 27? Oh, okay. But yeah, they was somebody he was gonna be on a brace the rest of his life. And he did wear a brace about a year until we was able to financially get, you know, what he really needed to have that surgery. And sometimes I look at him and I be like, you all right? And like, yeah, Mom, I'm all right. I'm a mom. You know, we gonna ask them questions. If I see him do a little limping or I be saying, you better go soak your leg. Come here. Come here. Come tell the people about the game you had today. Well, you go in there and soak your leg. What did your coach say? My grandson said somebody fell on his leg. You need to go put it in some give me that. Give me that. You need to go put it in some get in the tub. You need to get in the tub. Sit down in the tub. You hopping, boy. You told your mom that wow. I don't care what nobody say. All these sport dangerous, but that football, y'all. Like I said, I had never really cared for it because of what I went through. You better go to soak. You gotta go to school tomorrow now. She's a lot better now, sis, and she got released from the hospital. Okay, that's great. I know you was going through it. I would hear you talk about it, or I see your community wall. Okay, well, that's great. She has a PDN, and she has two other folks in the AFH adult home, and they have three. Well, that's good. That's good. You know, sometimes you have to have help when it comes down to stuff like that. Yeah, my baby hopping, y'all. He 12 with 13, and he followed his uncle's footsteps playing football. I think he just like, you know, Probably just a little bruise or whatever. I think if he go in there and soak, he should be okay. I know, Frank. I know. But them our babies. Mm-hmm. Yep. But I'm gonna end this probably about 15 more minutes. But it was good seeing everybody. I was 16 when I had my son in 97. Oh, so he the same age as my son. He was born in 97 too. My son was born in 97. He just turned 27. He had a heart surgery at birth. They had me sign papers in case he died. It was good. Girl, they do, Frank. You're right. Though my husband be saying too. Wow, Angie. Crabs. How's your son? How is he now? Was he able to play in his sports and stuff? I know a lot of people have heart surgery. They don't recommend them playing sports, but like I said, God have the last say so. Hmm. Yeah, I know it make him tough, Frank. That's why I want him to be tough. Look, they threw in football. Now he finna play basketball. My little grandson been doing it since he been going to school whenever he was able to go out. Yes. Oh, you did? Now, one of my sports was softball. I loved the softball. And I used to try to play basketball, but softball was my sport. Oh, he was born in May 12th. He's 27 and he can't do a lot of things others do. He gets short breath. Okay. Well, that's good. He's a young man, and I'm sure he tried to, but if you like me, be watching, try to see what he doing. I used to be looking at my son. My son be like, "Mom, I'm okay, Mom. I'm okay." I said, "I'm just looking. We need Mama hand now." um, and we want what's best for our kids. I was so girl, I'm telling y'all, I was so mad at that school about what happened to my son. They told me we signed the paper. They're like, you signed the paper for him to play sports, which I did. But they was at practice. And I'm like, are y'all watching the kids? Like I said, it was horrible what my son went through. It was very horrible. We didn't think he was gonna walk. You know what I'm saying? It's just how bad it was. And they was at practice, and I'm like, what the coaches was? And they kept saying, well, how boy they love to say boys be boys. Yes, sports is sports, but still, you still got to be out there. The coach, they was out there, but I'm just saying, because my son first time going out for football, he still was learning. But I don't know. They kept telling me, well, you can't blame us. You signed the papers, which I did. Signed the paper for him to play, and I regretted it. When I go to the doctor, my doctor appointment, I bring my bag of meds. When I go, they say, hey, you doing? I know. Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell him. Cause I be putting Epsom salt in my water. Ooh, I put Epsom salt in my water. Yeah, I be like that too. I was at the when I had went to the heart doctor, and I didn't have my bag of medicine with me. I told him, I said, your bag look like my bag with all that medicine. He started laughing. Woo. And they trying to see could I get off some of it. Cause some though ibuprofen, I can't take ibuprofen. I can't take naproxen cause all over messing up my stomach. And so they had to start giving me some more kind of pain medicine because I have chronic pain. I deal with pain, fibromyalgia. I be in pain a lot. I'm seeing her now. I said, It's time for me to get up. Cause when I sit down a long time, I get them moving. I say it's time for me to get up. Cause that bike start her. Cause I'm not in the recline. I usually sit in. I'm in a straight chair. So I know my body started to get aching. I know when I started to get stiff, I had to get up there. Yeah, you have to sign a lot of paperwork. And that's what we had to do with my son. After they told us this and that, that what, they was trying to say surgery wasn't gonna help, but it did. It did. I don't think that doctor wanted to do it because we didn't have the insurance at the time. But once we was able to get what we needed for him, that doctor went in and did it, did his feet and knees. Ooh, 'cause he had got nerve damage and everything, y'all. I want to start crying. It been 11, 12, 13 years ago. I still sit there and I think about what my baby went through. Okay. Oh, yeah, Epsom salt good. I use that a lot. I use Epsom salt a lot. And it's the law to go to school. They are meant to be safe. Preppies and not, he got better. That's nuggets. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shoot. I had to call a lawyer about it because I didn't like the way how they handled it. They supposed to be helped up with the bills because at the time I was out of work, like I said, and the insurance I had will only pay so much. And I was trying to get the school to help me pay some of his medical bills. They had supposed to be and did it, but people didn't help me. Then I had called a lawyer. And it was like, it was going to be a fight because I did sign for him to play. And I was just trying to get down to help or either get the boy that fell on his leg, somebody to help with some of the medical bills because at the time we didn't have the full, I only was going by my insurance on the job. And when I think I had Blue Cross Blue Shield or something like that, they only pay so much, but that was my son had 3 surgeries. He had 3 surgeries to get his leg straight. And it costs. You hear me? It costs. He had 3 surgeries. Right now you can see the scars. I told him those scars remind him of what he went through. Like I had my scar from when they removed that tumor from my neck. It always reminds me of what I have been through, how far God has brought me. And I be hoarse a lot. I think sometimes it come from them messing with my throat too. Even though I'm still getting over a cold. So yeah. But I have enjoyed y'all. You said I played football. I was a high school place kicker and offenses. Okay. At this time right here, y'all, do y'all have any videos or something that y'all want the chat to see? We can go over there and leave y'all a comment. Frank, did you do a video today? Sandra, I know Angie been putting things on her communal wall. Um, Terry be putting stuff on his communal wall too. If y'all got something y'all want somebody to see or what y'all did today, or y'all got something coming up, y'all can put it in the chat at this time. We can go over there and leave y'all a genuine comment. I'm about to wrap this up in probably about 6 more minutes. See what Angie said. All countries should have free medical. We do. When a person's health is at stake, it shouldn't come down to money. How a big country not giving people free health service. Child, you ain't gonna get no free health service over here. They might put you on what they call it, sliding fee, or they might say, well, now I can say the first doctor he was gonna work with us, because he knew our financial situation, and they would bill us. I had to get better insurance. I did that until I got better insurance. But a lot of people don't work. A lot of those doctors don't work with you. I know I got some I still got some medical bills. They still, I don't call my insurance now don't cover everything because I'm not getting full Medicaid. I guess I gotta wait till I get what, 62 or something? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? They thought I had Crohn's disease. I went and got colonoscopies. I got IBS. And they thought it was Crohn's, but it's IBS. If I eat certain foods, I'm gonna have to go. My stomach be cramping. I mean, I cramp. It's certain stuff I don't supposed to eat, but I'm hard headed. Yeah, I did see that, but you could put it in the chat. I I think I seen that one today, I believe, but yeah. Tell them to give you something to eat. And you, I don't know, should never let you went to sleep early because you don't want to go back to sleep. I got a phone call. You can call on another phone. Yeah. Y'all see I be moving. It's time for me to get up. I had to get me a recliner. But I'm up to my daughter's house. I could have sat in that other chair over there. And then I usually put some pillows behind me. Let me get this call real quick. Call from this other phone. But if y'all got something y'all want someone to see, y'all put the link in the chat. Frank said he did a movie review today. And Terry said he got some things on his feature some pizza. As Junior, he got some Epsom salt to put in your water. You know that stuff I be pouring in the water? Oh, she is. Oh, okay. As Junior, he got some Epsom salt. This boy talking about something out of fell on his leg or something. KJ. All right, let me call you back on the other phone when I get through it. But all right then. Hopefully she'll be all right the rest of the night. That Junior, he got some Epsom salt. He usually be having some. Your mom probably got some up on that sink. Because I know I had used some up here and put in my water. You been doing Christmas movies and Thanksgiving, okay. I gotta see why my Tubi don't show up on my TV no more. And I gotta get Netflix back. Y'all found that remote control for that TV and now? They can't keep up with no remote control for that. Y'all found that remote for that TV? You don't know where it at? It probably up under that sofa. Uh, you better go in that soap, boy. You gonna be walking like me. But yeah, Frank said he did a movie. He been watching Christmas movie. Of course, I'm doing Vlogmas. I've been doing a video every morning, well, every day. I'm trying to do them every day this month. But I want to bring y'all some wellness today. Tomorrow I gotta go out of town. Y'all might see me pop up. No, I think I have to go out of town tomorrow. You know what? We gotta go. Kyrie gotta go to the doctor. Huh? Kyrie gotta go to the doctor. Tell him, hey. Mom, I never go for checkups anymore. It ain't time for you to go get your checkup. That my baby, y'all. You went to the, y'all see him. Tell him, hey. Ever since I got sick, my dad taking me to see a doctor. It ain't time for you to get those shots yet. It ain't time for your shot. You must want your shot. You should have never went to sleep early because you ain't gonna want to go back to sleep. Should have woke you up.
I was done like 3 or 4. KJ went to a doctor. They said I would be.
I think your mama said y'all due for some shots now.
They said I would be able to do a shot when I turned on like 12.
12? For real? You sure? And you said we pay 0 and we are tiny on the map. Wow.
I do not want to do another shot already.
Go on and eat because you still got to go to bed. You should know that you went to sleep early. When they go to sleep early, they ain't going to want to go back to sleep. Frankly got a Christmas movie on his channel. Y'all check that out. He just dropped the link, y'all. Yeah, I seen it. I think I seen it. I know I seen one yesterday. You did a nerd today? Terry, so he got tips on his channel. That my baby, y'all. I messed around and let her went to sleep early. She gonna have to go back to sleep because they still going to school. They got like probably about 2 more weeks before they get out. At least two more. I had went to the theater with her today. I got it in I got some clips I put together for my vlogmas. But anyway, you guys, I really did enjoy y'all today. And for the ones that lost someone, I know it's gonna be hard, the holidays. I know it's going to be hard. I pray that God give y'all the strength that y'all need, to make it through the holidays, losing loved ones, especially, if you're being kind of like close, like your mom, your dad. Well, if you lose anybody, your relatives, I'm sure it will be sad. But when you lose your mom, because seriously, her mom or dad just died, in 22? Yeah, I know TNT was saying her brother died a couple of days before. Hold up, let me lift that thing up. Oh, oh, these bones hurting, y'all. Y'all left that refrigerator open. Some, come here. It is all better. Ooh, yeah, it's time for me to move, y'all. I gotta get up there. Ooh, Jesus, I'll be skating tomorrow. But like I said, I just wanted to bring that. You were diagnosed with Crohn. Yeah, I was being tested for it. And, I went through a lot of series of tests. And yeah, girl, I've been through a lot. But I thank God that I'm here. I thank God for his grace and mercy. I thank God daily, But I have enjoyed y'all as always. Y'all remember to stay warm because this weather is changing, y'all. This weather is changing. We're in the winter months now, y'all. Dress according to the weather. Like I was talking about the seasonal affective disorder. It's just another form of depression. Sometimes you might have those days where you just don't want to be bothered, or you just have those mood swings where you just say, well, I just need peace. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting peace in your life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you want peace in your life, the people that you're surrounded with or surrounded with you should respect that. But everybody ain't into all that stuff. No, life is short. Life is short, I enjoy my channel. I enjoy interacting with the people in the chat. Y'all my peeps, and hey, we're gonna keep on rolling. As long as God give me the strength to do so, this channel will run. We're almost in a new year, y'all. We'll be heading into a new year. I got a birthday coming up, so I have a lot to be saying. God is good. I have a lot to want to praise Him. So here's my video link to. Okay, All right, y'all check out come on, y'all, that alarm on. I don't know what y'all did over here. I can't stand to hear that thing. KJ! It's on that refrigerator. Hold up, y'all. I don't know what they did. The door is closed. I don't know why it keep going on. I don't know what they did. They keep going in and out that refrigerator, and that alarm keep. I don't know what it's doing. But let's check out Sandra video. Frank, Angie. She been putting some things on her community wall. She trying to, she getting there. She doing baby steps over there. I told her she'll get there. Let's continue to support one another. Like I said, y'all stay warm. The weather is changing. I just thank God that I'm feeling much better than what I was. The cold ain't in to play with y'all. I'm telling you. But I got a little bit more medicine I got to take. I'm going to finish taking that. And I'm going to check out those videos y'all put in the chat. Yes. Girl, I want to be in peace. I want to be happy. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. Like I said, 'tis the season to be jolly. It's what you make out of it. Like I said, but everybody don't celebrate. They have their reason. They might be, like I said, going through some things. But I pray for everybody to have a peace of mind and be able to do what they're able to do. So I want to tell y'all have a good night. Terry said he got some tips on there on his channel. Sandra did a video. Frank did a video. Y'all just continue to support one another the best way we can. Thank y'all for coming over. Y'all continue to stay blessed. I gotta go see what's going on with my grandson. I gotta go put some Epsom salt in his water. Like I'm gonna need some. And that alarm keep going off over there. I can't stand it. Y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged. I want to thank everybody who did come through tonight. Miss Key, Butt Files. Hey, come here. What wrong with that thing right now? There's an alarm on there. Go tell KJ to come do it.
It's that
It's saying the door alarm.
no, like the door.
The doors are closed, but this alarm keep going off. Probably because y'all been in and out the refrigerator.
How if we put it
You
down?
need to go take a bath too. See, that's not when we let you went to sleep. You still got to take a bath. Don't fall. All right, you guys. Y'all continue to have a blessed night. Stay encouraged.
Like and subscribe.
She said, like and subscribe. Y'all have a blessed night. Stay encouraged and always stay what? Prayed up. Until next time. Bye-bye. Yeah. All right, Sandra. It's good seeing you. Good seeing everybody that came in. Thanks for coming.